On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Rationalism.
A philosophical or theoretical approach that emphasizes the use of reason and logical thinking as the primary source of knowledge and basis for understanding the world, often rejecting or downplaying the role of intuition or faith.
Examples:
Economic rationalism, religious rationalism. The university's philosophy department held a series of lectures discussing the influence of rationalism in contemporary thought.
Vivisection.
The practice or method of performing surgical procedures or experiments on live animals for scientific or medical research purposes.
Examples:
Ethical vivisection, medical vivisection. The vivisection controversy has led many institutions to reconsider their stance on animal testing.
Typewriter.
A mechanical device used for writing, consisting of type keys that, when pressed, imprint ink onto paper or other writing material, mainly used before modern computers, printers, and word processors took over.
Examples:
Typewriter keys, electronic typewriter. I found an old typewriter at a thrift store and used it to write my novel.
Loathe.
To feel strong hatred or disgust for someone or something. To be unwilling or reluctant to do something.
Examples:
Loathe violence, loathe broccoli. I absolutely loathe spiders and can't stand to be near them.
Astrology.
The study of the movements and relative positions of celestial bodies interpreted as having an influence on human affairs and the natural world.
Examples:
Astrology chart. Delve into astrology. He was fascinated by ancient astrology and spent hours studying horoscopes.
Rationalist.
Relating to or based on the belief in reason, logic, and critical thinking as the primary source of knowledge or justification, rejecting or skeptical of religious or mystical explanations. Noun, a person who believes or practices rationalism, a philosophical doctrine stating that knowledge and truth are primarily, or solely, derived from reason and logical thinking.
Examples:
Rationalist philosophy, evolutionary rationalist. The rationalist approach to solving the problem involves analyzing data rather than going by gut feelings.
Banal.
Lacking originality, creativity, or freshness, uninteresting or dull, due to being overused or overly familiar.
Examples:
Banal conversation, banal plot. The restaurant's menu had a banal selection of generic dishes with no unique or exciting options.
Collide.
To hit something violently when moving.
Examples:
Collide head-on, collide in midair. The interests of the two countries collide.
Astronomical.
Relating to astronomy or the study of celestial bodies and phenomena, very large or immense in scale or magnitude.
Examples:
Astronomical observation. Astronomical numbers. The cost of the new equipment was astronomical and beyond the company's budget.
Engulf.
To swallow up, to surround and cover completely.
Examples:
Engulf the politician. Engulf in water. The fire quickly engulfed the entire building.
Terrifying.
Very frightening or intimidating.
Examples:
Terrifying experience. Terrifying events. Large earthquakes often generate terrifying tsunamis.
Permutation.
A rearrangement of a set of items, especially into a different order.
Examples:
A repeated permutation. A circular permutation. The mathematician was fascinated by permutations and combinations.
Reincarnation.
The rebirth of a soul in a new body.
Examples:
Reincarnation cycle. Reincarnation belief. Some religions believe in the reincarnation of souls after death.
Afterlife.
Life after death, as believed in many cultures and religious traditions.
Examples:
Afterlife name. Corporate afterlife. The belief in an afterlife comforted those mourning the loss of their loved ones.
Proviso.
A condition or stipulation added to an agreement, contract, or law, usually specifying a particular requirement or limitation that must be met for the agreement to be valid or effective.
Examples:
Legal proviso. Under the proviso. A proviso in the contract allowed for termination under certain circumstances.
Pulsar.
A highly magnetized, rotating neutron star that emits beams of electromagnetic radiation, which can be observed as regular pulses of light.
Examples:
Pulsar magnetosphere. Gamma ray pulsar. The astronomers detected a pulsar in the center of the galaxy.
Occupant.
A person who lives or works at a particular place for a long time or who was born there.
Examples:
Illegal occupant. Rear seat occupants. He found graffiti left by a previous occupant of the house.
Wasteful.
Characterized by excessive or unnecessary use or consumption, using resources or materials inefficiently or inappropriately, resulting in unnecessary waste or expense.
Examples:
Wasteful practices. Wasteful habits. Buying new clothes every week is a wasteful use of money and resources.
Recyclability.
The degree to which a material or product can be reused or repurposed after it has served its original function, without requiring significant modifications or environmental harm.
Examples:
Recyclability rate. Low recyclability problem. The recyclability of electronic devices is a significant challenge due to the complexity of their components.
Sack.
A bag or pouch, typically made of fabric or leather, used to hold something valuable or important, a structure resembling a bag in an animal or plant.
Examples:
Sack contents. Abdominal sac. I placed my valuables in the sack before heading out on my hike. Pheromone. A chemical substance produced by an animal that is secreted into the environment and that affects the behavior or physiology of others of its species.
Examples:
Pheromone trail. Sexual pheromone. The perfume industry often uses synthetic pheromones to enhance their product's appeal. Olfactory. Relating to the sense of smell, connected with the perception of odors or scents.
Examples:
Olfactory cortex. Olfactory memory. The olfactory senses play a key role in our taste and flavor perception. Spit. To eject saliva or other liquid from the mouth.
Examples:
Spit a bullet. Spit a mouthful of saliva. She tried to spit out the gum that she had been chewing. Predilection. A preference or inclination for something, a liking or fondness for something.
Examples:
Predilection for chocolate. A strong predilection for dogs. Her predilection for spicy food made her the go-to person for restaurant recommendations. Unconditional. Not subject to any conditions, absolute or complete, not limited by any qualifications or restrictions.
Examples:
Unconditional forgiveness. Unconditional support. Her love for him was unconditional, despite all of his flaws. Housework. The tasks involved in cleaning and maintaining a house.
Examples:
Housework robot. Light housework. She didn't mind doing the housework as long as it kept her busy and productive.
Anthropology.
The scientific study of humanity, concerned with human behavior, human biology, cultures, societies, and linguistics in both the present and past, including past human species.
Examples:
Social anthropology. Anthropology of religion. The areas of anthropology and psychology are significantly related to one another.
Jovian.
Relating to Jupiter or its characteristics.
Examples:
Jovian satellites. Jovian planet. The Jovian moon Europa is believed to have an ocean beneath its icy surface.
Disappoint.
To fail to meet someone or their hopes or expectations, to make someone feel sad.
Examples:
Disappoint the audience. Don't disappoint me. She worked very hard not to disappoint her boss's expectations.
Laureate.
A person who has been awarded an honor or a prize for achievement in a particular field, especially in literature or academia. A poet who is honored for achieving the highest level of excellence in a competition or for producing a lifetime body of work.
Examples:
Oscar laureate. Poet laureate. The Nobel laureate delivered an inspiring speech to the graduating class.
Comprehensible.
Able to be understood or grasped by the mind, clear and understandable.
Examples:
Comprehensible language. Comprehensible to everyone. The textbook explanation made the difficult concept comprehensible to the students.
Pointless.
Having no purpose or reason, serving no useful function, meaningless or senseless.
Examples:
Pointless argument. Pointless task. The meeting was considered pointless since nothing was accomplished.
Nihilist.
A person who rejects all religious, moral, and political beliefs and values. A person who believes life is meaningless and void of purpose.
Examples:
Violent nihilist. Militant nihilist. The professor accused the student of being a nihilist for constantly challenging the course material.